Canberra turned to their leaders, Josh Hodgson and Jarrod Croker, when the game was on the line and they produced some crucial plays to ensure they stay in the top echelon of the ladder. It was a pretty messy game, Stuart said. We gave them a lot of opportunities to win in the second half. They were probably just a bit worse than us. It was a messy game and we won. Last year, we lost those games. For the Cowboys, it was their third loss in a row after a powerhouse win to start the year. The prime mover of that night, Jason Taumalolo, remains out injured and coach Paul Green has yet to conjure a way to fill his enormous shoes. He conceded they were starting to lose some confidence as the result of a rough few weeks. He said now was not the time to talk about selections but went on to suggest there would certainly be changes moving forward. I will say that you can't keep tossing up performances like that and expect to keep your position, Green said. Tamar Martin had some questionable moments at fullback but was dangerous late in the contest to provide some encouragement. But with Michael Morgan their only real creative danger, North Queensland need to find some fresh moves in a hurry. The Cowboys looked harmless for much of the first half and found themselves trailing 16-6 at the break. The Raiders scored twice in the opening 6 minutes through wingers Nick Cotric and Jordan Rapana. North Queensland had something to build on when Gavin Cooper put them on the board, but they were the ones that clearly needed to lift when the sides returned for the second half. Canberra helped themselves to a penalty to extend the lead to 12 and were again hammering the Cowboys through the middle. When they did have the ball, North Queensland looked like a team already out of ideas after just a handful of rounds. When they did get a chance at the Raiders' line, it lasted just a few sets before Morgan coughed it up as he tried to bounce up for the quick play the ball. Suddenly there were signs of life from the home side. John Asiata stepped into space and dived over for just the second try in his 97-game career and they were back within 6. Raiders center Joey Leilua produced a try-saver on Martin after he sprinted onto a Morgan pass and looked as if he would help his side level the scores. Even with his effort, the momentum shift was stark and the Raiders were starting to look very vulnerable. Hodgson was the steady hand Canberra needed as the clock ticked down, producing a one-on-one strip on Nene McDonald and firing off a deep kick to find touch. He wanted his team to take a deep breath as a 6-point advantage suddenly didn't look like anywhere near enough. The Raiders were doing their utmost to self-destruct. Luckily for them, the Cowboys were matching every error with one of their own. Smoke was coming from both coaching boxes. Young Cowboys prop Mitch Dunn dropped his second carry in 5 minutes and Canberra punished his mistake with a Croker try that ended the fight back of the home side in the final stages.